Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka that Villain J. Back from the dead, back from vacation, kicking it live and in person here on a new video. It is the glorious, the triumphant return of what everybody wants and what everybody will get. It's Vampire Vito. Now, it is Christmas today when I'm recording this video, so Vito is an ecclesiastical guy. He is a cleric. So I figure he can take us to church, and we can engage in the dark ritual. He's going to need some help, though. So that's why I have a cleric tribal mono black deck here, guys. That is what we're looking at. Mono black tribal cleric. Very interesting, very powerful, very sneaky, doing good stuff. So we're going to take a look at them tonight. Let's see what we got up our sleeve here. So, what are we saying? Here they are, all clerics, all the time. Demons, clerics, vampires, and of course, His Holiness, Vito, Thorn of the Dusk. So, before we get started, of course, I will ask you, if you're not subbed yet, why not? Don't sub for me. Sub so you don't get attacked by the like and subscribe, who will come after you. It's going to happen. If you're not liking and you're not subbing, it's going to get you. And why aren't you hanging out with us on Twitch? Twitch.tv/thatvillainj. We're there every night. And you can even challenge me if you want. If you think you've got the power to take me on, go for it. Join up. And of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, hit us up on our Discord. It's always available to you. And all those links will be in the description. So, as I said, as I promised, cleric tribal deck. What are we doing? What are we doing? All right. Archfiend's Vessel. Well, he's clerics and demons, so he's got some candles lit. Looks like some incense going. So obviously that's a religious ritual, so that counts. We're gonna have plenty of ways to bring him back to life, and he's also lifelink, which is nice too. But we're gonna get that demon going. Bloodchief's Thirst. We need a little bit of elimination, a little bit of early elimination, a little bit of late elimination. Cling to Dust. I love this because it lets you get card control or life gain, which are card control is always useful, and life gain with Vito is always good too. 2 Malakir Rebirths. If you want to go 4, I don't blame you because it's not a bad card. I love to pull the Archfiend Vessel. That's what I call the 3-round 5/5 flying demon. Put down Archfiend's Vessel. Next turn, put Malakir Rebirth on him and send him in. If they block, he turns into a demon. That's a 2-turn demon. 3rd turn demon, hey, cast Bloodchief's Thirst on him, do something with him, sacrifice him, and you're going to have your demon right away. So, Malakir Rebirth, very, very useful, and it also is a swamp, just for that special swampy occasion. Feed the Swarm. I don't know how many times I got to tell you guys. Being able to destroy enchantments while playing black is unbelievably useful, plus destroying creatures. We're going to have plenty of life gain, so don't worry about that loss of life. Malefic Scythe, Malefic Scythe, whatever. It's a very complicated name, but an uncomplicated thing. 1 soul counter on it gets +1/+1. Whenever a creature dies, put a soul counter. So the more your creatures die, the stronger it gets. Pretty easy to equip, pretty easy to get out. And with the amount of times we're going to be able to sacrifice things in this, and the amount of times that people are going to want to die in this deck, he's going to get powerful. Nullpriest. A great 2-drop. 2/3 Menace lifelink. Another great vampire. Vampire cleric. And will also bring those useful things back to life. Death Dweller. If you want to round out the Nullpriest with the Death Dwellers, you want to do 3 and 3, I don't blame you. I just have 2 in here because we have a lot of different ways to bring stuff back, but very useful because things in this deck are pretty cheap. Demon's Disciples. I love this one because even if something is hexproof, even if something is invincible, has invulnerability or whatever it has, protection from black, it doesn't matter because sacrifice goes through all of that. So he's obviously performing some other very nice religious ritual there. So he comes in, sacrifice, and then again, if you sacrifice something that has Malefic Scythe on it, or you put Malakir Rebirth on one of your Archfiends, then sacrifice it, boom, 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 you get a lot of chain combos going on here, so it's very useful. Duskfang Mentor, underrated card, non-human creature, gains lifelink. We have plenty of non-humans. We have vampires. We're going to have demons in this deck. And a 1/1 counter with everybody with lifelink. And there's a lot of guys with lifelink on this. So another cleric. Marauding Blight-Priest, that is Vito's daughter. You know her. You love her. Do we need her in here? Yeah, she helps. All that life we're going to gain is just going to drain him even more. Taborax, Hope's Demise. I throw 2 of them in here because he's a cheap 2/2 flyer. And again, sacrifice is a big part of this deck. So don't worry about sacrificing. He'll get stronger. Maleficent Scythe will get stronger. Put Maleficent Scythe on him. Give him lifelink. You can do all kind of fun combos. We got 3 Vitos in here. I didn't go with 4. It's a little bit too much. Why 3? 2's too few. 4's too many. You know what I mean? He's going to give everybody lifelink. He is the cleric, and through the blood of the wicked we shall be redeemed. Hallelujah, let us pray. Amen. So Vito is definitely in here. I like 3. I don't like to overdo it on Legends because you end up getting stuck with them. But he's going to back up all of these life gainers, life linkers, and all of these black cards, all these clerics. They're going to help him out. So he's definitely going to bring it together. He is the head priest here, the Hierophant. Relic Vial, another artifact that I haven't been able really to use very much. I did put in my other random deck, my other cleric deck, but for this one I like it because I like to sacrifice a creature, especially if I'm going to charge Malefic Scythe. I've even sacrificed creatures that are about to be killed just so their kill doesn't trigger and I get that card draw. And whenever a creature you control dies, as long as you control a cleric, you lose 1 life and gain 1 life. Guess what? If we have Vito and his daughter out, that's going to be us gaining a life and them losing 3 life. So that's very powerful. That is obviously some sort of holy sacrament there and not some sort of demon blood vial. So don't worry about that. It is not full of the blood of demons. I have it on good authority. Very useful. Drana. I put 1 Drana in here. She's expensive. She can't bring back legends, but she is useful. She is the big boy in this deck. Really only a 4/4 flying. 1/1 counter and turns into a vampire. So very useful. I've got 1 just to go nuts with it. You know what I mean? I've got 1 in there just in case, you know. Just in case we want to do things big. So that's what we're going to do with that. And of course, Agadem's Awakening. It's a land before it's anything else. Return target creatures with different mana costs from the graveyard when you pay X. So it is a final cost that you can bring out a bunch of different stuff. A 1, 2, and a 3 if you pay 6. So that is a big one. 21 mana between Malakir's Rebirth and Agadem's Awakening. That is 24 total. If you want to bring the mana up, I'm not mad at you. I'm pretty happy with where it lives right there. It is not a very expensive deck, as we're going to see here in a second. If we take a look at on the big board, 2.2 average, 20 creatures, 6 instants, 9 sorceries, 4 artifacts, 21 lands. I'm cutting it close, but you can always adjust that later. It is called Dark Ritual. That is a deep cut. I'm on a campaign. I'm trying to get Wizards to bring back Black Ramp. Dark Ritual was a card back in the day where you paid 1 black mana and got 3 black mana. It was Black Ramped. Can you even believe, all you new guy players, can you even believe that Black used to have ramp cards? There was also Priest of Gix that would also be able to ramp as well. Used to be able to generate a lot of mana with sacrifice and different other tricks and stuff with Black. And I want Wizards to hashtag bring back Black Ramp. So that is a little bit of nod to one of my old favorite black cards. And thematically appropriate because these are clerics, they're priests, they're dark priests, but they are performing the dark rituals. So where are we living? We're mostly living at 3. We have plenty of 1 and plenty of 2 too. So pretty cheap aside from Drana. And if you don't want her, chuck her and put a mana in if you really want to go fast. We might tech that out later. So let's get started here, guys. Let us see if we can't catch a good game. Alright, let's see if we can't get a good matchup here. How's everybody doing out there, by the way? Hey, Hothead Donaldson, what's up, man? Slow night tonight. I can imagine why. It is, in fact, Christmas. So, ooh, that's a terrible hand. So, don't think I didn't expect too big of a crowd, but either way, I'm happy to have who I have. Aghadom's Awakening can go away. I think everyone else can stay. How was everybody's Christmas, by the way? Good? Everybody fill up? Alright, let's get going here. So we have our Demon's Disciple here. Cultivate. So this is some sort of ramp, obviously. We're going to hit him for 3 total. Let's see what else we have. If he puts down a big creature, yeah, we're going to be able to hit him hard with that Gargaroth. He's not going to like what happens. He is not going to like what happens. Because he's going to have to sack him. Sorry, homie. Got to sack the Gargaroth. Got to sack the Gargaroth. I know you were excited about it coming out of the gate. But that ain't going to work for me, Holmes. That's a Gem Razor. Alright, we're going to have to go ahead and feed him to the Swarm. Yes, thank you. Sorry, bud. And you're going to lose 2 life, boof, boof, and you're done. Alright, so green ramp out the gate. Yeah, that's not going to matter, homeboy. That is not going to matter. Bloodchief's Thirst. We're just going to go ahead and win. The darkness was way too strong. The darkness is way too strong, homeboy. Okay, so that's the idea, guys. There's where you get to see it in action. Didn't get to see Vito yet, but the Clerics, they perform the Dark Ritual, and that's how we do it. That is definitely how it is supposed to perform there. Ooh, look at that, some gems. That's great. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's hopefully we can get this Mastery Ball. We'll get 3 more wins, and we get a Mastery Ball to slot in. And there's nothing like putting your balls in a slot. Don't read into that too much, guys. Hothead Donaldson, how you doing, man? I think I already said hi to you, man. Hope you're having a good Christmas out there, man. Ooh, I like this. I like this hand. I don't want to use Aghadom's Awakening right away, but I will if I need to. The Graylian. Alright. I really got to grind. I want to try to get into Diamond before the season's over. I know I only have like 3 days to do it, but I'm going to give it a shot anyways. Here we go. Alright. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Nullpriest, you're up. Okay, so free boost. So he's going to take something from my hand. I think Maleficent Scythe is the only thing it can take. Or Agadem. I don't know if that counts as a land, though, because it's non-creature, non-land, so that's one of these. Okay, he took Agadems. Alright. Another black deck. Let's see what he comes up with. I needed that Agadems because it was my last mana, so hopefully I can draw mana here. Mire Triton, he's going to mill some. Well, he threw away an elimination card and a mana, so that's not too bad. Another Archfiend's Vessel. We have plenty of those ourselves. He's going to come in for one. Not a big deal. Okay, that definitely helped. Let's put him down. Let's put that down. And let's send him in. So she's got Menace, so she's going to take out two things probably. And then the Scythe will get stronger. Yep. Always want to put your Scythe right on if you have the mana, because in case he runs an elimination, it'll make him more powerful as well. He might have the mana to res some stuff here, but I'm not too worried. Falmar Knight, he drew a card and took damage. So I guess he doesn't have his res yet. Okay, he's putting Falmar out. Alright, he's coming in with Kite Sail. Taborax. Taborax, go. I'm going to go, because what I want to do is put Duskfang and then Maleficent Scythe on Taborax, and that way Duskfang and Taborax with Maleficent Scythe will be a lot of power with lifelink, so he's got to think about it. Ooh, okay, he took it. He took it. Kitesail Freebooter, he might have some elimination there. No, he's got another guy there. He's got no res yet, which is shocking. No, I'll take that one damage. Yes, thank you, sir. Okay, do that. Duskfang. Okay, Taborax does have it now. We're going to put it on him. And then we're going to hit the crazy go nuts button here. Taborax is going to get more powerful if Archfiend's Vessel dies, so I'm not worried about it. Draw a card. Yes, I do. Thank you. And turn. So we're real close to an Agadems here. 5 is what I need to do Agadems, and that will be very useful. So yeah, I have enough for Agadems. He might do some. No, he doesn't have anything. Okay, so we're going to hit Agadems, and we're going to bring back these two. Okay, very good. Him and him. Both of them auto pay. Boof. Hit the boof on there. He comes back. That happens. We're just gonna send him in. Duskfang Mentor. I want to make him I want to make all the life linkers a little bit more powerful. Before I do anything, but he is really getting run through the ringer right now. I got my demon out before him, and I have my sack card out. So at the very least, I'll be able to put a 1/1 counter on every creature with lifelink, which is going to be very useful. He is out of gas right now, man. He is absolutely out of gas. He's coming in. So I'm just gonna take it. I'm not worried about that, Because he is gassed, homie. Yeah, he is gassed. He is gassed. Unless he has board wipe, he's really in deep shit. Archfiend's Vessel, no, that's not gonna cut it, homie. Yeah, that's not gonna hold it. A little bit of life you gain, that ain't it, Chief. Yeah. All right, 2 in a row, guys. 2 in a row. The clerics working their magic, their dark magic. Their dark ritual begins at the witching hour, and the knives are drawn, and the blood flows, and you may not know this, but I am a recovering edgelord, so I used to wear a lot of black. Still do wear a lot of black just because it's easy. But, listen, if you played Magic in high school, you're pretty much an edgelord by definition. So, you know, just what it was, man. Just what it was. It's just the nature of the beast. Very good hand. Love it. Love it. Getting good hands here. Getting good hands here. Little slow. No early drops, but let's see what we got here. We get to go first. We're on the play, not on the draw. Okay, so he played plenty of removal. Vito's coming up next. He's going to lose 4 life. Plenty of removal. Not too concerned. Whoop. Microphone fell over. That was great. I'm trying it in a new position. And it's not too stable, but it's closer. And I think I get better sound with it. So bear with me. Okay, he took it out. So we're going to bring Vito out. We have Call the Death Dweller, which is not too bad. Alright. Duskfang Mentor, we're going to do that. He is a vampire, not a human. You know, he looks like a human, so we are able to start doing what we do. Yeah. Yeah, I got to get the mic pretty close to me. It's a good mic, but one of the downfalls that it does have is that you got to be pretty close to it. Let's get rid of him right away. All right. So we want to get rid of him. We want him to die. Oop. Luckily we have Feed the Swarm. Boof, boof. Gonna gain life, gonna gain life. He's gonna lose twice. And we have Death Dweller. I don't want to do it until we lose another one. I'd love to lose Archfiend's Vessel here. He's got plenty of land, which is the problem. Core Celebrant, not too much of an issue. So that's going to be 5 damage. It's going to be a lot of damage going in. Boof, boof. Boof, boof. Okay. We might have him just on this. We might have him just on this right here. If he can't, yeah. We might have him just on this simple fact here. He's going to be able to make a cat and make some life here, but if we keep juicing the way that we're juicing. So he could take out Vito if he sacked everything he's got. No, he can't. He can't take out Vito. He can take out Archfiends, which is not really a good choice. He's still going to lose 7 life. So he's got to block. Hopefully he'll only have one thing left. Yeah, you gotta block, homie. Oof, oof. Alright, so yeah, he's in deep trouble here. Unless he's got a board wipe. Moment of the Sun, that's a little bit of life. He's going to generate a lot of life, but I still don't think it's going to be enough. Because I'm going to hit him for 9. Even just the damage going in, yeah, he's dead. Even just the damage going in. It's going to be 9 right off the... Yeah, it's 9 right off the rip. Okay, so yeah, Vito comes through in the clutch there, guys. We're climbing up Platinum. Clerics 3 in a row, folks. That is 3 in a row for this deck. Pretty smooth. Pretty smooth so far. Bolthound, thank you. 1 away from getting our ball, being able to slide our ball in that slot. Let's keep the Dark Ritual going. I don't think anybody can slow us down when we have the power of Vito and anime on our side. So, we'll see. We'll keep it going. Maybe this will be a 6er. I don't know. Sometimes you get lucky and you get a 6er. Nobody likes my 6er videos, but... I'm okay with this. It's a little expensive. I think I can draw into some mana, but there's early plays here. So that's... Yeah, there's some early plays here. I'm okay with it. Honestly, if one of these was a mana, I'd feel a scooch better, but honestly, it's a pretty good solid hand. And this guy can't figure out what's up or down. So, alright, here he goes. Crocs, there he is. I'm gonna discard. Cling to Dusk. We can always play that from the graveyard. So if he doesn't kill anything, I can put out Vito and really hit him for 3, and that'll be 9. I mean, that'll be 6. So let's see what happens. No, he's going to murder and take 2, but it doesn't really matter. That was kind of a premature removal there. He might have more removal, I don't know, but he's going to take some damage going in. I'd like to see him with more removal. He's going to play probably Croxa from the graveyard. I'm going to Thirst him. Oh, he didn't. Grim Tutor. And he's going to take 3. Wow. Very interesting. Give him the Scythe. We're going to go in, pop, pop. He's going to be down to 7. Pretty good. 2 removals in hand. Extinction Event. Odd. Alright, well. It happens. We'll bring him back. Might have a lot of removal in there. We'll see. Liliana. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. We're going to put him out. Alright. And turn. We'll see here. We can get rid of Liliana. There's Heartless Act. So this is a handful of removal here. There's Croxa. Discard a card is going to be Bloodchief's Thirst. Alright, so we got pretty well set up here. He did get set up. Let's see what else he's got. Let's see any other tricks up his sleeve. He might have more. It might be just a handful of removal. Yeah. Soul Scythe is getting huge, though, which is the good news. Mind Maze Tome. Not sure what his end game is here, because I'm really ahead on the life game. Very tricky. Yeah, I think he got his engine set up a little bit before mine, because he had just had removal and removal and removal. 90 card deck. So yeah, this is just destruction. That's basically all it is. Destruction, removal, hand, discard. My turn. Archfiend's Vessel. Let's see, is he gonna spend the whatchamacallit on it? Crocs is coming out. He paid for it to escape. Lose 3 life. Okay, very good. Duskfang Mentor. Good game. I'm getting good gamed already. Weird deck. I've never played this. This is Jund. I guess it's Jund Asshole Tribal. I guess that's the best way of describing it. Discard a card. Didn't work. I don't have a card in my hand. Okay, thank you. Alright. Feed the Swarm. Yeah, no matter what I do, might as well go out on my own terms, right? Oh, that only costs 2. Now, that's it. Streak broken. 3 in a row was pretty good, though. Was pretty happy with those wins. This was just removal, 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 removal. It's not easy to play against that. I think probably the best bet against that is blue. I also got exiled, which means that any of my res cards couldn't really run. And I wasn't running into my res cards, honestly. That was the weird thing. I have a lot of res cards in there, but I did not encounter very many of them. A Malakir Rebirth would have come in handy. Aghanim's Awakening would have come in handy. A Death Dweller. Any one of those resurrection cards would have been real handy. Because the thing about elimination decks is that eventually they run out of elimination. Now, that guy running a 90-card deck, don't know if I could have necromancied my way out of that one. You eventually need to soft lock on them. Azorius, obviously the opposite colors would probably do best. Azorius, where you're banishing everything, and but he even had enchantment removal and artifact removal too, which is unusual for people to main deck. Yeah, cycling can help, but just constant card draw, different things. That was a very weird deck. He also got a very good off the hand draw, and I just could not run into any of my. We're gonna get rid of that crab. That we already know what time it is. You play Rune Crab on round 1, we already know what you're doing. We do not need you milling me, not right away. I have another Feed the Swarm, so I'm not worried about preemptively using that. Ooh, that's another Rune Crab. I'll let that one live. He threw away Cling to Dust. Okay. So we're going to put down that. I love the combo of turn 2 Nullpriest and turn 3 Vito, because usually they don't have enough to block Menace, and it's 2 life gain, so it's going to be 4 damage. So it is a pretty useful combo. All right. I'm not worried about dying right now, so we're just going to do what we do. If he wants to take both of them in, yeah, it's got to be both guy. This is not a deck where you should be too worried about people, about your creatures dying. It's not a big deal. Poof. All right. End turn. All right. So we got the flyer out. Got rid of his early blockers. Not too worried about the mills. Ooh, perfect. He milled one for us. Oh, perfect. Mills don't work great against these res decks, especially Archfiend's Vessel. Archfiend's Vessel is kind of a landmine for mill decks. It destroys an artifact or enchantment. Not a big deal. Because I'm gonna hit the crazy go nuts button right now. Alright, bring him and him back. So, Death Touch and Menace. Alright, so he's going to be a big boy. Alright, perfect. No attacks. End turn. So, if I can draw a regular mana, I can get the Vito to give him lifelink. Or I can just play Demon's Disciple and sack him. Either way, he's gonna be in for a world of hurt right now. 3 cards in his hand. I don't know how many options he's got. Ram through. We're gonna bring him back to life. You don't get to decide when my creatures die. I decide when my creatures die, and that made me more powerful, and I get to draw a card. Relic Vial. Yeah, it was a bad choice all around, homeboy. Okay, so Demon's Disciple. Sack him. He gets more powerful. Draw a card. We're going to take that action. Boom, and then we're going to pop, 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 pop. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, how much does it hurt? Very good. Very good. Primo combo here. We might have a scoop, ladies and germs. Yeah, we have a scoop. Yeah. Too much for him. The Dark Ritual was complete. All right. Very good stuff here. Very good stuff. Primo. Primo. All right. Boom. 50. Get to slot that. Let's go slot our ball real quick. I think I got all my white. I got all my black. Shatter Skull Smashing. I definitely want that. Confirm pick. Beep. All right. Shatter Skull, because I use that card. I don't think I use very many of these. Well, it doesn't matter. How many more balls do I have to get? Look, good lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow. A lot of balls left to find. All right. Let's go for one more, guys. Let's see if we can't clinch the Tier 3 Platinum. We're closing up right on Primo video time here. So let's see if we can't finish out a nice night. I think that's 4-1. So pretty good overall. That's 80% win rate. Beautiful hand. Love it. That's a turn 3 demon. Turn 1, Archfiend's Vessel. Turn 2, Malakir Rebirth. Turn 3, Demon's Disciple. Sack Archfiend's Vessel. And we get the turn 3 demon. So, not bad. Let's see what we got here. Carnage Maestro. Very dramatic name. I like it. So yeah, unless he exiles it, he's gonna come back as a thing. Okay, he's going a little slow here. I'm gonna hold off on doing what we do just to kind of twist the knife. Okay. He's building. Doesn't have anything yet. Oh, it's a shrines. That's a pain in the dick. It's a freaking shrines. I don't know if I'll be able to pull off as much damage as I want to. Banishing Light. Who's he going to get? He's going to take Vito. That's fine. Oh, why didn't he come back? Oh, it's till the end of turn. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. Should have waited on that one. That was my screw up there. I can eventually bring him back to life, so I'm not too worried. Shrine deck. Yes, there will be a video where you can challenge me. That will be coming up. That's usually in my subscriber special videos. The 1,000 subscriber special video will definitely be the case for that one. Return to nature is going to destroy that artifact. Still don't really understand what he's doing here because he's only played one shrine. Maybe he's having bad luck. Yeah, I misplayed that Malakir's Rebirth. I was thinking that it was whatchamacallit's Return. What's the name of that thing? Minion's Return, and it's not. It's Malakir Rebirth. It only lasts to the end of the turn. But last game of the night, it's pretty late, and my brain's not working at 100. Vito, Thorn of the Dusk Rose, with tiny type for some reason. Down to 3 life. Let's see if he can do it. If he has an exile card, he can do it. If he has a mass board wiping kill card, he can pull this off. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to. He might have some removal, but... yep, he does. He got it. He came out in the clutch with it. Amazing. Amazing. Absolutely what he needed in the clutch there. A board wipe. A total board wipe is what he needed. And he got it. He got his shrines out. Can't believe last deck of the night, last game of the night, losing to a goddamn shrine deck. What a shame. What a shame. You know how I feel about shrine decks. But he had that freaking board wipe right ready to go when he needed it. Down to the freaking wire. What a goddamn shame. Playing the game on autopilot, man. What a waste. Carnage Maestro. This guy's got the name Carnage Maestro, and he's playing shrines. Yeah, some kind of carnage you're running here, guy. Playing magical gates that have an unlimited effect. Real snazzy stuff you're working on there, Carnage Maestro. A lot of carnage I'm seeing here with your magic gates, your magic glowing Torii gates, really messing me up. Love the carnage I'm seeing. You figure he'd be like an aggro red player with Carnage Maestro, but he's like, no, I've got to play these gates. I'm just an enchantment deck player. I don't like to attack people, really. That's not really my thing. I don't really attack with my deck. I don't like to do damage to the other player. I just like my enchantments to do all the work. And I don't really like to think too hard when I do them. But I'm the Carnage Maestro. That's him. That's you, guy. Be proud of yourself. You got to get up every day, look in the mirror, and say, well, I'm a shrine player. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. I couldn't do it. Couldn't look myself in the mirror every morning and say, well, I'm a shrine player today. I better go play my shrines. In platinum. Like, who are you trying to impress at that point? Be sweaty in diamond, bro. Come on, man. Platinum 4, man. Don't play shrines. Dude, you're better than I want something better for you. You know, I'm not putting you down just to put you down. I want something better for you, man. I don't want this to be your life, you know. It's because it's an ugly life. It's an ugly life. Oh, he didn't even go for the kill. He just went for the bullshit. Because he's a shrine player. Yeah. And of course, that whole time I could not draw any of my enchantment. I have 4 enchantment removals, and did not draw any of the enchantment removals naturally. Why would Auto Shuffler think, hey, should this guy get enchantment removal? He's running against a shrine deck. I like shrine decks better than this guy's creative deck. Fuck him. He doesn't need any enchantment removal. Fuck that guy. So, but yeah, that was pretty much it, guys. That is Clerics. If you're not running against some sort of crazy enchantment deck, it works pretty good. Vito comes in the clutch. That guy got his board wipe at the absolute primo time. Otherwise, he was dead. That's why it always pays to mix a little blue in there, because if you can get that counter spell off, then they're screwed. But hey, you do what you can do. I also fucked up the Malakir Rebirth on that. That was my bad too, so I misplayed. But still, shrine deck, man. What can I say? I'm gonna hang it up there, guys. I gotta get this video in the hopper for next time. I gotta edit. I gotta do what I do. So, in the meantime, in between time, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, share me with your friends. If you somebody you know like Magic and they don't know about me yet, shoot it. Come join me on Twitch, become a member on Twitch, subscribe on Twitch. You get custom emotes and all that good stuff. And if you want to hit up the Discord, love to have you there. If I know you, I'll give you a special title too. And that's it. I'm going to hang it up there. You guys have been great. Bye-bye. Until next time, Merry Christmas and bye-bye.